Most of indoor plants don't die from neglect. They die from too much love. Every day, thousands of people unknowingly destroy their beautiful houseplants with simple watering mistakes. Yellow leaves, root rot, droopy stems, fungus gnats. All of these problems often come down to one thing: watering the wrong way. But here's the good news. A few simple watering tricks can completely transform your indoor jungle. Imagine your plants growing faster, producing bigger leaves, brighter colors, and healthier roots, without buying expensive fertilizers or fancy gadgets. In this video, we're counting down the top 5 watering tips that professional plant lovers use to keep their indoor plants thriving year-round. Some of these tips are shockingly simple, but they make a massive difference. And make sure you stay until the end, because the final tip could save your plants from the #1 killer of houseplants worldwide. Number 1. Check the soil before watering. One of the biggest mistakes indoor plant owners make is watering on a strict schedule. Many people think plants should be watered every few days no matter what. But the truth is, plants don't follow calendars. They respond to their environment. Temperature, humidity, lighting, pot size, and even the season can completely change how much water your plant needs. A plant sitting near a sunny window in summer may dry out twice as fast as the same plant during winter. That's why checking the soil before watering is one of the most important habits you can develop. The easiest method is the finger test. Simply push your finger about 1 to 2 inches into the soil. If the soil feels dry, it's time to water. If it still feels damp or cool, wait another day or two. This simple technique prevents overwatering, which is the leading cause of indoor plant death. When soil stays constantly wet, roots can't breathe properly. Eventually, they begin to rot, causing yellow leaves, weak growth, and fungal problems. Different plants also have different watering preferences. Snake plants, ZZ plants, and succulents prefer drying out between waterings. Tropical plants like peace lilies and ferns prefer slightly moist soil. Learning your plant's natural rhythm helps create stronger roots and healthier growth overall. Another great trick is lifting the pot before and after watering. Dry pots feel surprisingly light, while moist soil makes the pot heavier. Over time, you'll naturally learn when your plant needs water just by lifting it. Professional plant growers rarely water on a fixed schedule. They observe the soil, leaves, and environment first. Once you stop blindly watering and start checking the soil properly, you'll notice healthier leaves, fewer pests, and much happier plants. Number 2. Water deeply. Instead of giving tiny amounts, a lot of people quickly splash a little water onto the top of the soil and think the plant is fully watered. But shallow watering is actually one of the worst things you can do for indoor plants. When only the top layer becomes moist, the deeper roots stay dry. Over time, this creates weak root systems because the roots stay near the surface instead of growing downward. Healthy plants need deep watering. The best method is to slowly pour water until it drains from the bottom holes of the pot. This ensures moisture reaches the entire root system evenly. Deep watering encourages roots to grow deeper into the soil where they become stronger and more resilient. Plants with deep roots are better at handling stress, heat, and occasional missed watering days. Another benefit of deep watering is salt removal. Fertilizer residue and minerals from tap water can build up inside the soil over time. Thorough watering helps flush excess salts away before they damage the roots. However, after watering deeply, always empty the drainage tray underneath the pot. Letting plants sit in standing water can suffocate the roots and cause root rot. Large plants especially benefit from deep watering. Monstera, rubber plants, fiddle leaf figs, and bird of paradise plants all develop healthier growth when watered thoroughly. If water rushes straight through the pot too quickly, the soil may have become too dry and compacted. In that case, water slowly in stages or soak the pot for a few minutes so the soil can absorb moisture evenly again. Deep watering may take a little longer, but the results are dramatic. Bigger leaves, stronger stems, and faster growth often come from this one simple habit. Instead of watering more often, focus on watering more effectively. Number 3. Use the right type of water. Most people never think about the quality of the water they give their plants. But surprisingly, water itself can sometimes be the hidden reason behind brownleaf tips, slow growth, or unhealthy roots. Tap water often contains chlorine, fluoride, salts, and other minerals. While these chemicals are generally safe for humans, certain sensitive houseplants react badly to them over time. Plants like calatheas, prayer plants, spider plants, and dracaenas are especially sensitive to poor water quality. One common sign is crispy brown edges on the leaves. Luckily, there are several easy solutions. One of the best options is using filtered water. Rainwater is also fantastic because it contains natural minerals without the harsh chemicals found in tap water. If filtered water isn't available, simply let tap water sit in an open container overnight. This allows some chlorine to evaporate naturally before watering your plants. Temperature matters too. Ice-cold water can shock plant roots, especially tropical plants that naturally prefer warm environments. Room temperature water is usually safest. Another problem caused by poor quality water is mineral buildup. If you notice white crust forming on the soil surface or around the pot edges, minerals may be accumulating inside the soil. Too much buildup can interfere with nutrient absorption and damage delicate roots. To fix this, occasionally flush the soil with plenty of clean water to wash away excess minerals. Using cleaner water often creates noticeable improvements very quickly. Leaves may appear greener, growth becomes stronger, and plants experience less stress overall. Professional indoor plant growers pay close attention to water quality because they know even healthy plants can struggle if the water source is poor. Sometimes the difference between a struggling plant and a thriving one is simply better water. Number 4. Water at the right time of day. Believe it or not, the timing of watering can actually affect your plant's health. The best time to water most indoor plants is during the morning hours. This matches the plant's natural daily cycle and gives roots time to absorb moisture throughout the day. Morning watering also allows excess moisture on leaves and soil surfaces to dry gradually as temperatures rise and airflow increases. Why does this matter? Because damp conditions that remain overnight can encourage mold, fungus, and pests. Constantly wet soil combined with poor airflow creates the perfect environment for root rot and fungal diseases. Watering late at night can sometimes keep the soil too wet for too long, especially during colder months or in rooms with low ventilation. Plants are most active during daylight hours because they use sunlight for photosynthesis. During the day, they absorb water and nutrients more efficiently. Morning watering supports this natural process perfectly. Another advantage is that you can monitor the plant during the day afterward. If leaves droop or excess water appears, you'll notice it quickly and can adjust if needed. If mornings are difficult for your schedule, early evening is still acceptable. Just try to avoid watering very late at night whenever possible. There's also an important exception to remember. If plants sit in direct hot sunlight, avoid watering during the hottest part of the afternoon because water may evaporate too quickly before roots can absorb enough moisture. Timing may seem like a small detail, but experienced plant lovers know tiny adjustments often produce the biggest improvements. Better watering timing means healthier roots, fewer fungal issues, and stronger plant growth year-round. Number 5. Choose pots with drainage holes. This final tip may be the most important one in the entire video. Even if you water perfectly, your plant can still die if the pot has poor drainage. Drainage holes allow excess water to escape from the bottom of the pot. Without them, water collects around the roots and slowly suffocates the plant. Roots need oxygen just like humans do. When soil stays constantly soaked, oxygen disappears and harmful bacteria begin growing around the roots. This leads to root rot, one of the most common killers of indoor plants worldwide. Unfortunately, many decorative pots look beautiful but secretly trap water inside. Plants placed directly into containers without drainage often struggle long-term. The solution is simple. Always use a nursery pot with drainage holes inside decorative containers. This allows you to remove the plant easily during watering and prevents water buildup at the bottom. Soil type matters too. Good drainage works best when combined with airy potting mixes that contain materials like perlite, bark, or cocoa chips. These ingredients create air pockets that help roots breathe properly. Another helpful trick is checking drainage holes regularly. Sometimes roots or compacted soil block the holes, preventing water from escaping. Healthy roots create healthy plants. When roots stay oxygenated and balanced, leaves become greener, stems grow stronger, and new growth appears faster. Many indoor plant problems disappear simply by switching to better draining pots. Sometimes the secret to thriving plants isn't watering more, it's allowing extra water to escape. Indoor plants don't need complicated care routines to thrive. Most of the time, success comes down to understanding one simple thing: proper watering. By checking the soil first, watering deeply, improving water quality, choosing the right timing, and using pots with drainage holes, you can completely change the health of your indoor garden. These small habits may seem simple, but together they make an enormous difference. Your plants can grow bigger, greener, stronger, and healthier with just a few adjustments. And remember, overwatering is far more dangerous than underwatering for most houseplants. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more indoor plant tips, houseplant hacks, and plant care secrets that actually work. Now, go check your plants, because they might not need more water after all.